Welcome back to our next indie horror game, the Building 71 incident.
The bullfrog huddle near the old bayou, and the crow has dinner dream. And the arms look grimly to wit to woo in the firefly's fitful gleam. And the frogs and the owls and the flies on wing seem possessed of a sullen fright. They are all of them asking the self-same thing: what's the matter with the moon tonight?
Between 1997 and 1998, Building 71 at a university in the south of Brazil was closed after allegations of a gas leak. However, during this period, on several occasions, suspicious activities were detected from within the building. An employee, whose identity was not disclosed, decided to investigate and record the origin of such activities. The man ended up being considered missing by the police, but portions of the recording are now being released to the public. Alright, so this guy works in this building, and he's decided to take it upon himself to go in there and figure out what's going on, and he never came back, but we're seeing his footage here. Camera, we gotta zoom in. Alright. So we have to zoom in on things to interact with them. Like, we gotta... Oh, actually we don't. Okay, I thought it wanted to... It wanted me to zoom in on the thing we wanted to interact with. Alright, we got flashlight. And we're out of the car. Alrighty, let's see what we got in here. Nothing particularly special yet. TV doesn't work. What we got? Oh, nope, that's not a note. I thought it was a note. Locked. Locked. What is that? That is nothing. That's somebody's Game Boy there. Locked. This one's open. Wall's got a big crack. Chalkboard's down. Desks are all fucked up. There's nothing in here though. Can't even interact with that door. What's this one? Bathroom. Alright. Make sure none of these toilets have keys in them. Oh, no keys in the toilet. So they covered... Okay, so the gas leak was a cover-up. Obviously something else fucked up happened here. Caution tape over the main door. Two more doors here. That one's locked. So is that one. This looks like a school, but why would a school have a room full of beds? What is this? Remember why you're here. Okay. I can't, oh wait a minute, here we go. You just had to zoom in a little bit. December 17th, 1997. Marcello. Unsurprisingly, Daniel irritates us a bit. He understands well his privileges of being related to Claudia and takes advantage of them to pursue the Ascension. What I ask you, the simple fact that he is not a chosen one, and this is a fact, is not enough to remove him from the group? We were never on the same page in regards to letting ordinary people join us, and you know I'm against it. I know Claudia would agree with me, at least on this matter, if she were still around. To make matters worse, Daniel seems to be talking to outsiders about our plans. And before you ask me, no, he is not willing to participate in the initiation. Weak as he is, it was to be expected. Sincerely, Ines? I don't know how to... Alright. This sounds like there was some ritual shit going on in this school. And this guy, Daniel, whoever he is, wanted to be... He's causing problems because he's not really one of them, as they put it. And he's also running around yapping his mouth to people on the outside about the shit going on here, which they're not gonna want to happen. Alright. Something in the fridge. What's that? Building 71 closes. Gas leak allegation. Yes, yes. The gas leak was a lie. We've already established that. Locked. Locked. Okay, we've been in every room. Oh, shit. Okay. So this is almost half an hour later. We're back at the beginning of the building again. This is the room we came into the building from. 309. All of the doors are locked now. Is this a different floor? Because there's no main door, and there was before. Right across from the stairs, there was a big main door that had caution tape over it, and now it's not there. Oh, this bathroom's open now. Nope. 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 What is this with the moon posters? Have you seen the moon? No, it's not the same moon. If you've seen it too, come find us. You've been chosen. The next Ascension is coming. Alright. Maybe it wasn't a ritual to do with themselves that they were talking about. This is something they believe is happening with the moon. 4 people went missing. That looks like somebody was tied to the chair at some point, especially since there's blood splashed all over underneath of it. Holy crap. Alright, there was a hole in the wall back there in this room, so I guess that's our path forward. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, they're still here. Oh god. Robes on clothing stands. There were no people in those. Okay. Ooh. Just a picture of the Claudia they were talking about. Blood-stained mattress. Another note. July 25th, 98. This was only about a week or so ago from where we are right now. Lewis, you asked me to send you a letter as you won't be back for a few more weeks. It's getting difficult to keep an eye on the offered ones. One of them came close to escaping last night when the stairs weren't being watched, and that got me thinking. This week, we'll be piling up some of the classroom tables on the stairs, ensuring that the only viable way to get around is by using the elevator. I think that way we can assure that no one runs away. I would like to know your opinion. Sincerely, Pedro. Oh, there's the moon, and it definitely doesn't look normal. I can't move. was certainly interesting. Definitely well done on the atmosphere. You nailed that. That was very unsettling and creepy. The notes were well written. I'm not entirely sure I understand what that congregation was aiming for. Had something to do with a moon that's not the usual moon showing up to ascend them somewhere. Which clearly wasn't just quackery, because it was definitely happening. I don't... Yeah, leave some room for thought in there about what was actually happening, both with the group and the moon itself, and why the woman in charge never got picked, and then she left, and the guy that was left in charge totally fucked it up and started sacrificing people, which wasn't the point at all and wasn't supposed to be a thing. Well done on the unsettling factor, though. That was good. That was good. I like it. I like the ones I have to think about after it's over with, you know? But that was the Building 71 incident. Thank you for watching that. Link for that is in the description if you want to run through that for yourself. Maybe you'll spot something I didn't. I don't know. But like that if you liked it. Dislike it if not. And I'll see you in the next game.